Welcome back to our Chicago White Sox franchise mode. We are currently sitting at the beginning of April, 4th place in the AL Central, 3 games out of first. And it's been quite a surprising start to this season, to be sure. Last episode, I said we're already like 4 or 5 games away from beating our record from the previous season. That was wrong. I was thinking of the worst record in MLB history with 21 wins or 20 wins in a season. This is not the case. White Sox actually won 41 wins, but winning 14 of going 14 and 17 in the first month is really impressive. I want to say for this team, though it's the players that are doing good have been really just surprising for us thus far. Looking at this team, Andrew Benintendi has been having a phenomenal bounce back season so far, batting .312 with 4 home runs. So he is showing the power along with his base or his batting average from the seasons prior. He's really entering his stride, and I would say his prime. 30 years of age. He's entering his prime right now, and if he can continue to hit like this, bro, I'm all for it. Corey Lee has been a breakout superstar this season. 3 home runs, batting .290. I actually just moved him up in the lineup, in which you will see in just a second. Actually, we'll just go right there. We did make some lineup changes, like I kind of just hinted at or really just said. Going up against righties, we have promoted Josh Rojas from batting second to first, replacing Mike Tauchman as the moving Mike Tauchman down from the leadoff role down to second. We've promoted Corey Lee from batting cleanup to now batting third against righties. His 3 home runs is second most on the team. And he has incredible power against righties with 55. So we're going to give him a shot to really show us what he's got. And maybe that can allow us to truly develop those catchers down in the minors for the entirety of the season, instead of looking to call them up and replacing Lee later in the year. Moving on, Benintendi still having a phenomenal year. We already touched up on him. He's now at 4. Luis Robert demoted down to 5. He has been really struggling so far this season, batting .204. He does have 2 home runs, but that .204 batting average is horrendous. Luis, all right, we're gonna need you to really step up. He's actually digressing right now, so I might want to usually, baseball card theory-wise means that he's going to have a better future month to get back up to 220, maybe even into the 240s range. But it's been continued digression or regression from Luis Robert year over year since really his sophomore season. Just continuous decline in that batting average. I don't know what to do with him. We have to keep him high up in the lineup. I think he's our best, rating-wise, our best hitter. But it's just been really disappointing. I'm hoping he has a bounce-back month really. Austin Slater playing okay, batting .231 with 1 home run. It's about on line with what I'm expecting. Even though he's cold, I'm keeping him fine. He's batting 6. Andrew Vaughn, I've moved from 5 to 7. Since being put into this lineup, he is batting .217 with a 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Lenyon Sosa has been demoted down to number 8 in our lineup. He was batting .226. He's not really good against righties. It's lefties that we want him higher in the lineup against anyways. So it's fine keeping him at 8. And then the worst hitter on the team, Bobby Dahlbeck, the guy who in opening day got us our run, hitting the team's first home run of the season as well, setting up this year to be a big breakout season for him, and he just has been swinging and missing. All right, he has 17 hits to 30 strikeouts while batting .172. It's almost on line to where I want to demote him, but I don't know who I would call up, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. You know what? We'll touch back up on Dahlbeck because I want to go over to the other lineup first, but we'll come back to you, Dahlbeck. All right. Against the lefties, Corey Julk's still going to be our leadoff hitter. Andrew Vaughn will be batting second. Still, Nick Motton at 3. Michael A. Taylor has been promoted to cleanup hitter at the power slot at number 4. Luis Robert at 5. Corey Lee promoted up to 6. Mike Tauchman 7. Lenyon Sosa still at 8, followed by Bobby Dahlbeck at the end. Now going to what I was talking about earlier, Bobby, there's no one we can really replace him with down in the minors. Everyone's playing fine. I mean, not really fine, but like all of our top prospects aren't really hitting. Colson Montgomery batting 183. Dominic Fletcher 205. Edgar Cuero was batting 250, but he's a catcher. Really, it's been a lot of the hidden gems on our team to see potential guys that have been hitting really well. Zach Del Roche batting 327 thus far on the season. I actually just promoted him up to number 2. I did change these lineups a little bit due to something I'll bring up in a second. Let's see if you can actually see it before I say it. But Zach Del Roche has been having a really good year. Brian Ramos, decent year as the lead-off hitter. And I'm hoping the addition of Joey Loprofito really wakes up these prospects and really can help our team take that next step. All right, Joey, I would call you up to the majors right now, but I need a shortstop. I don't need a first, second, center, or outfielder on our team. And the only outfielders or shortstops we have on this team are Jacob Amaya, who is ice cold, batting 182. Colson Montgomery, one of our top prospects, batting 183. And then Brooke Baldwin, he's batting 244 at 66 overall. He's batting okay, but it's not enough for me to say I want to ruin his progression right now down in the minors just for a chance that he might be better than Bobby Dahlbeck. All right, I'd rather just ride the wave and hope that he has a nice bounce back month now that he has been promoted or demoted to the cleanup slot in our lineup. Something I was going to bring up that I completely forgot to. We have promoted Braden Montgomery up from Double-A. We wound up sending down Miguel Vargas. Yep, we demoted Miguel Vargas. He was batting like 192 up in Triple-A. He was ice cold. I'm sending him down to Double-A, working on that contact. That is specifically what I have him training for as well. Miguel Vargas, I need you to improve that contact for me, buddy. Otherwise, you are going to be useless on this team. So he's down with the kids once again down in Double-A. Hopefully he can figure it out and have a nice little bounce back campaign this season. But we're promoting Braden Montgomery, and this is primarily why. He was red hot this month, batting 327, 5 doubles, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, along with 7 walks and 8 runs scored at 49 at-bats. He was just playing phenomenally. I wanted him to ride that hot bat up into AAA and once again try to get these guys motored, get these guys energized, get these guys going. I'm not scared to move guys up and down through our system in AA, AAA. I'm not scared to do it if it can get our boys going. All right, so Montgomery against righties and lefties will be playing left field for us and batting 9th. Meanwhile, Joey Loprofito will be taking over for Miguel Rojas at second base, and he'll be batting 2 against righties and 3 against lefties. So I'm hoping for a nice little bounce back month for our AAA organization in the Charlotte Knights. They're currently 15-15, so they're 500. We'll check back in on them as the month goes on. But let's keep things going, or keep things moving. We're here at home up against the Astros. We got Davis Martin against Framber Valdez, Bryce Wilson against Hunter Brown, and then Jonathan Cannon against Christian Javier. Now, the Houston Astros, really tough team, 19-11. This is a playoff team. I'm just hoping not to get swept. We are currently on a 3-game losing streak after getting not only swept, but demolished by the Milwaukee Brewers, who averaged 7 runs a game against us. Though we did have some good at-bats, we averaged right around 5.75 runs per game as well. So nothing too bad to really. It was just our defense and pitching that did us in that series. So we're gonna hope that our pitching can keep us in this one against Houston. We just want to win at least one game. Score tied, 2 runners on base. We have 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Mike Talkman got Michael A. Taylor at second, Corey Lee on first. 1-1 ball game. We got a chance to be a hero and get that win right at the beginning of this episode. This would be amazing if we could do it. I'm not the greatest hitter. I am still trying to get better. I'm just as bad as the White Sox, so we're gonna try to get better together, White Sox. It's raining. Okay, raining here in Chicago. Nice little downpour. Might mean Brian King might let one slip. Throws one down low for ball 1. They got Taylor Scott and Josh Hader warming up in their bullpen right now. I think if he walks me, they're going to take him out for probably Josh Hader to close it out in the 10th. And that's a weak grounder to first base, out number 3. Oh, I thought I was on it, but I guess I was early. And this one is going to extra innings. King pumped up about getting that ground out for us. Damn, I thought that was right down the middle. Turn to the simulation. We're going to pick up the win. Okay, so we shut the Astros in the top of the 10th. Man on second, Corey Julk looking to hit in the ghost runner. He's 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts today. Going up against Brian King, righty. All right, Corey. Little pop-up. Where you got the golden sombrero right now. Let's not give you the platinum sombrero. Or do you have the platinum sombrero? I don't know what 5 strikeouts is. But we get a hit. This one's going to the gapper. We're sending him home. They're throwing. And he's out at the plate. Oh, Mike, I thought he would get in. He doesn't. I tried being aggressive. Oh, the perfect throw home. Mike Talkman doesn't have the speed. And that might cost us. Now going into the 11th, we got speed on Corey Julk on second. Michael A. Taylor up to bat, 2 for 3 in this 1-1 game now. Again, there's 2 outs, so a hit to the outfield. And we should be able to score. Brian King still pitching for Houston. Probably a little tired right now. Michael A. Taylor promoted up in the lineup, was batting in the second half. Now up to batting 4th for this team. Ooh, slider inside, fouled off by Taylor. Got a pair of singles in this game. See if he's going to be able to get on base and possibly win it for us. In the bottom of the 11th. 2-1 count. Looks like he's trying to throw sliders inside on us. He's looking for an outside fastball. Ah, high fastball. Yeah. God damn it. 2-2 count. Fouls off that curveball down in the dirt. No way to stay alive, Taylor. Wasn't expecting that break. Outside pitch, four-seamer. Good job. Luis Robert on deck. He popped out earlier in the second. Are they going to walk Taylor and challenge Luis Robert? Strike him out. Oh, it was right on my cursor. Right on my cursor. Oh, the last time I did that, I fucking fouled it off. I panicked. But it's okay. We got the 12th Mike Talkman back up. Out at the plate in the 9th, or in the 10th inning. See what he's going to be able to do, trying to score. Taylor crushes one, deep right field. But he's going to get under it for a pop out. End of the 12th. Going to the 13th, and Houston finally wins it. Isaiah Paredes. It's a 2-run home run. They win 3-1. They gave me so many opportunities to win that, and I blew it. That was a good warm-up game, though. Hey, we took the Houston Astros to 13 innings. It probably ruined their bullpen just as much as we did theirs. So we're going to hope that our starters can go deep into these games. We picked up the win in game number 2, though. There we go. Today is the day to set scouting assignments. That's right. I do want to take a look here this month at what we have scouted. So let's see. Scouting progression 100% on Lucas Friedman, 79 to 94 potential. We have him ranked 4th. He is supposed to go 39th overall. He's a left-handed pitcher out of high school. Okay. Player signing. He's 57% motivated to sign with us. He's low injury risk as well. There was a 4-seam slider, changeup cutter, so a pretty basic pitcher. Okay. Really good stamina, so he can pitch all day. Pretty good arm strength too. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too shabby. Let's take a look. Anybody else scouted? Let's see, scouted players. Wells, drafting, ranked him 8. We have him ranked 10th. 40% motivated to sign. 77 to 89 potential. 66 to 98. Draft ranked 19. We have him ranked 19. For starting pitcher Lawrence Smock. So we've been doing a lot of starting pitchers, huh? A lot of starting pitchers. Pitchers from the East. And then as our final one, scout a specific prospect. Go after 19-year-old Guadalupe Castilla. Yeah, finalize the weekly scouting plan with that. Yeah, we'll finish it with that. I think that's going to be our scouting plan for the week. Final game against the Houston Astros. Are we going to win this series? Up by 2, 1 out in the top of the 9th. Our closing pitcher looking for his 11th save of the year. Either 11th or 12th save of the year. And a chance to beat the Houston Astros in a series. I think we're doing a pretty good job managing the White Sox. Getting the amount of wins that we are so far. Yordan Alvarez 0 for 3 with a walk and a run here today. We don't want to pitch it directly to him. He is playing the field, so he might be a little sluggish. Tying away, fastball crushed right at the wall. And that's going to be over Mike Tauchman's head. We throwing it home. It's on target. And that's going to score 2. Yordan Alvarez scores. God damn, 2 of them. And we just ruined it for ourselves. That fastball got away from me. And Alvarez made me pay 0-1 count. Now to Christian Walker for that same pitch. And he crushes it deep right center field. Tauchman trying to get under it. Martin trying to get him out at third. Not going to work. It's 2 outs. Man on third. Chance to win it here in the top of the 9th. Yonner Diaz. Throw him a low fastball. Gonna go right down the middle instead. Understood. Let's go with a slurve. Swing and a miss for Yanni. We punch him out with the sinker. You can't punch him out, but he's gonna ground out to Bobby Dahlbeck as we are going to the bottom of the 9th. Now tied 8-8 after a 2-run blast to the right field. Not a home run, just an absolute blast off the wall. God, if I would have played that right, I probably could have got it. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Lenyon Sosa on second. Mike Tauchman, the right fielder who allowed the ball to get away from him, up to bat. Come on, Tauchman. Oof. Too much underneath. Too much underneath. Oh, you kidding me? That's not a... Oh, you're lucky, Brian King. Gotta swing at anything close. Are we gonna get a little blooper? Oh, run back to third. We're not breaking that mistake again. That's how we lost the first game, not sending him home. Mike Talkman does reach. Men now on the corners. Bringing up Luis Robert. All right, he's batting fourth in our lineup. 1 for 4 today. Oh, and we're late on it. Pop up. Is it going to get down? It's going to go out of play. Ooh. God damn it, we were late on it. Early. All right, so late and then early. You're late on the fastball, early on the curveball. What's you got for us now? Fouls off that fastball up high. And crushed down the line, but foul. Oh my God, come on, Luis. Come on. Be Captain Clutch. And a little ground out to the shortstop for the end of the ninth. Damn it. Leaving men on the corners. Unlucky for the White Sox. Unfortunate for me. I'm going to get it. One of these days, you guys are going to show up here to come and watch these videos. And you're just going to see me go fucking crazy. So top of the ninth, man on first and second for Justin Anderson. He's gotten 1 out this inning, going up against Jeremy Pena. I'm going to throw a slider the outside part of the plate. All right, it's going to clip the inside part. We'll take that as a strike. Throw a little low sinker now at Pena. Fouls it off 0-2. And go right back with that slider, this time a little bit farther away, but it's not going to break enough. Called strike 3, right over the middle of the plate. Strike 3. That's right, got him looking. Pena nodding in approval over to Justin Anderson, thinking that pitch was nice. All right, throw a low fastball. This one goes a little higher. Closer to the middle of the plate. He takes it for strike 1. Gonna throw him a sinker down in the dirt. Swing and a miss there. 95 miles per hour on that sinker. And finish him off with the slider. Outside part of the plate. Fouls it off. Alright, no problem. No problem. Throw it again. This time a little bit farther. Hitting foul down the third baseline. Alright, so he's getting used to that. Now we're going to throw a high heater. Get him to swing and miss. Strike 3. Mid-10th. Heading to the bottom of the 10th. Justin Anderson punching out 2 Astros to get out of the inning. There we go. That's what I like to see. We're starting to get used to this team. Starting to figure out who can do what for us. 14 hits for the White Sox right now. I did decide to play. Did that on accident. It's too late now. Now I gotta play. 1-0 count to Andrew Benintendi. Going up against Brian King. Once again. Crushing one. Deep center field. Way back there. Warning track. Caught. But the runner is going to advance all the way to third. There we go. We only need 1 more sac fly. Benintendi. Nice little sac fly to move the runner over. Let's see if we can do it again. Nick Matton now up to bat. What you got for us? Pitch out. What the fuck? Looking for a little suicide squeeze or something? 1-0 count. Following the pitch out. See what they got for us. Another pitch out. I don't know what they think we're doing here, or if they're intentionally walking us. But we're gonna win it! Nick Matton with the capper! Oh shit. Advance. Advance, send him home. Why didn't he run? Whatever. We scored. Woo! Luis Robert scoring the run thanks to being the ghost runner. Nick Martin. There we go, buddy. There we go. Clutching up, beating the Houston Astros here at home. And that brings us within one game of being 500 in the MLB once again. Under GMP, bro, the White Sox are going to be on top of the league once again. How crazy would it be is it if we make it to the playoffs with this roster? It's not going to happen, but imagine if we make the playoffs with this roster. Imagine if we win the World Series with this roster. We would have to make moves at the deadline. I would have to go after and try to acquire like a Brent Rooker or something from the Athletics or some kind of big name. But trading away Garrett Crochet and then having a better season, that's crazy. Win goes to Justin Anderson. Josh Rojas 3 for 5 today with a double. Nick Martin 3 RBIs and a double in this 9-8 win over the Astros. Now we head on the road for our first 4-game series of the season. Actually, second, my bad. I forgot about the Boston series where we won 3 of the 4 games on the road. But on the road, once again, going to Kansas City. They are 11-24 with the worst record in MLB right now. Going out against the White Sox, who were historically bad last season. Let's see if we can take advantage of a struggling Royals team and get above 500 for one of the first times this season. We got Jake Eder against Cole Reagans. That's going to be a tough one. Drew Thorpe against Seth Lugo. That should be a win. Davis Martin against Chris Bubik, maybe, and Bryce Wilson against Alec Marsh. These are 2 maybe games, probably going to go 1-1 right here. Can we beat the Kansas City Royals on the road? Loss. Bases loaded, bottom of the 7th for Justin Anderson. 2 outs. What the hell? What the hell, man? Alright, so Vinny P up to bat. He's 0 for 3 today. Let's see what we got with Justin Anderson. We pitched with him earlier this week. Just a couple games ago. Literally last time we played, and we got 2 strikeouts. See if we can do it again. Throw him a cutter. There we go. He takes that one for a strike. And I was throwing that slider in on the hands. Got away from me. Throws way too up high. Right, throw him a sinker instead. Go the opposite way. And crushed. Foul! Thank you, Oh, that was close to being awful. Vinny P probably would have cleared the bases with that one. Alright, high fastball. High fastball out of the zone. Strike 3, calls it. Can't challenge it this season. Next season you can, Vinny, but not this season. Don't tap that head, boy. Justin Anderson happy with that one. And he gets out of the inning. Bases loaded. Bases juiced. Woo! Royals come storming back. 10 hits to 9 hits with a 2-2 game right now. This is a juiced ball this season. Juiced ball. Return to the simulation. Can we walk out here with a win? We can't. Salvador Perez with an RBI single. Kyle Schwarber, player of the game, 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs today. God damn it. Fuck you, Salvi. Goddamn first baseman. We don't get sweep though. Following our series win, or the series with Kansas City, they offer us a trade, offering us relief pitcher John Schreiber. Who is this? 31-year-old, 69 overall for shortstop, Tristan Gray. No. I don't think I want to. Yeah, I don't think I want to, really. Got a 2.2 ERA. Performs better at night. 2.2. Who do we send down? Cam? Probably Dan. Probably Altavilla would get sent down, to be honest with you. It's only pitched 1 inning, though. And he's only pitched 1 inning, so we're going to leave things the way they are. Sorry for that cut right there. So looking back on the series, Drew Thorpe actually didn't have a bad game against the Kansas City Royals. I didn't even realize that he only lost that game 1-0. He actually pitched phenomenally, only losing 1-0 that time. I feel like every time we have Drew Thorpe out on the mound, it's always a low-scoring game, and if we lose, it's like 3-2 or a 1-0 game because he just doesn't have the run support behind him. He doesn't really ever have those like 9-run, 6-run games in his favor. And Bryce Wilson picking up the 6-3 win over Alec Marsh. I knew these games would be probably 50-50. We actually lost to it in extra innings here with Craig Kimbrell. That kind of is unfortunate for us. But we are now heading into a new series against the Miami Marlins. And I actually am thinking about making a minor or calling up one of our top prospects this week. So I'm actually considering, where is he? Did he just pitch? He did not just pitch. He's actually scheduled to pitch today down in the minors, but we are going to surprise him, telling him to rest his arm for 1 more day. We are going to call up Hagen Smith. And to do that, we have to put him on the 40-man roster. Understood. So we are going to relieve pitcher Steve Wilson from our 40-man roster. And we are going to add Hagen Smith to our 40-man roster. So there we go. Welcome to the squad, buddy, and we are going to promote you to the MLB. You're red hot down in the minors, 34 innings, 30 strikeouts with a 4.93 ERA and a 1.7 whip. It's not the greatest stats, buddy, but I'm hoping you can ride that hot hand up here in the majors. So let's jump on up. Let's move him to the majors. Hagen Smith. We are actually going to move Jake Eder into the bullpen, I think. 7 walks, 20 walks, 1.76, 2.25. We're going to give Clevenger just another little bit of time. At least he's not ice cold. At least he's not ice cold. Well, Jake Eder is. So move Jake Eder down to AAA. Promote Hagen Smith. Welcome to the squad. What number prospect is he again? I think he's like 30-something. Is he? Hagen Smith, 28. So we just promoted the ranked 28th top prospect in mid-major or in the MLB right now. Try to shape things up. Looking at our rotation. Alright, so let's put Hagen Smith here at number 5. He's going to pitch this Saturday for our Chicago White Sox. That's going to be... I'm actually going to go in. I might even player lock him and then put Jake Eder at number 2. He might be a little tired. The Charlotte Knights now above 500. Actually 5-1 since we made the moves around the lineup. So I'm really happy to see that, while our Chicago White Sox are starting to fall down in the standings. Went from down by 3 games to down by 5. Going up against the 15-22 Miami Marlins. See, a team I almost decided to do as for the franchise, but not so much. We got this Jonathan Cannon versus Ryan Weathers. Can we start the series off at home with a win? We do. 4-1 win for Jonathan Cannon over Ryan Weathers. Way to go there. Now it's Hagen Smith's debut. Let's jump on in. Have ourselves a fun little time, you know. Let's player lock. Try to have some fun with Hagen Smith. See what he's all about. Oh my God, our entire lineup is ice cold. I make those lineup changes and nobody knows how to hit. Oh, it's okay. It's probably just from the series against the Royals. I'm sure they'll wake up. But here we are in Chicago, looking to have ourselves a good old time here against the Marlins. We just beat them 4-1, and it's the debut. It's the debut, boys. of a highly anticipated starting pitching prospect, Hagen Smith. Look at him. Look at that sexy motherfucker. He's got the flow. He's got the lettuce. 2025 pitching stats. He's 3-1 through 34 innings. He has 30 Ks, 14 walks with a 4.93 ERA and a 1.7 WHIP. Now, he could use to get that ERA and WHIP down, but he's actually gotten better with it since the start of this month. Really only had one game this month, but he showed some promise. He showed some promise, and he's also one of the better overall pitchers on this team. See what he can do. Got Otto Lopez up, 4-seam fastball right here up high. Otto's a good contact back, and he's going to pop out for out number 1. Oh yeah, you can switch to first person. I forgot about that. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to be switching every time there's a hit. I will throw a cutter up top. Oh no, that was a 2-seam, not even a cutter. Alright, so he's got 2-seam fastball, slider. Right. Throw that 2-seam again, up and away. There we go. 1-1 count now to Dan Myers. Batting .248 on the season. Throw a slider in on the hand.
That's a ball.
Alright, Smith. That was some good break there, I saw. Fastball in on the hands then. Damn, everything's going extra right now. But you're not doing too good hitting your targets, so if I want to pitch, it should go right down the middle, I'm assuming. Oh, top left. 2-seam fastball again. I'll take it. I'll do a fastball low and away. That one's down the middle. Drilled out of play. Yeah, it was really down the middle. Try to do that slider. Release break. Release break. Ground out to me. There we go. Grounded in my feet. I didn't even see that shit. Oh my god. I didn't even see it. Got that quick reflex in him, Hagen. Xavier Edwards. Alright, so this guy is like Luis Arise, so he's just a contact bat. We can attack him. He's gonna get a weak hit, but he's never gonna hit out of the park on us. Down the middle. Out number 3. There we go. Luis Robert able to get there in time for out number 3. Still got them young legs. Still got them young legs. Jolk Von Motten up next for the Chicago White Sox. So through 1 inning, Hagen Smith, 2-seam fastball. Up and away. Swung on and missed, and Hagen Smith has his first strikeout of his career. Keep that ball, Smith. Keep that ball. I wonder if if he just threw that into the dugout, or if he's decided that he thinks he can strike out the side with it. Hagen Smith in his little pedo stash over there on the right side of the field. Throw a splitter out low. Hit fair, but barely. And that is the first hit we've allowed. Is he going to be out? He's not. Damn, Derek Hill is fast. 90 speed. Hits himself a double. Oh. Barely off the line, dude. And he almost gets tagged out at second, too. Right. There you go. Jesus Sanchez, 205. You got nothing. Slider outside. Let's try to get him chasing. Hit softly, and that's going to be a hit. He's going home, throwing it out at the plate. Still have not allowed a run. Guy on first, though. Our man on first for Smith. Can he get out of the second? What a throw from right field. Michael A. Taylor, 197 feet, 101 mile per hour throw speed. I mean, he was out by a mile. It wasn't like it was a close and a slider inside. That goes right down the middle. That's going to be deep center field and caught by Luis Robert. Scary. That is quite scary stuff there, Smith. But he gets out of the inning. Still 0-0. Only out there, though. Struggling to find his stuff. Hagen Smith. Maybe he'd get rattled. Grounder over to the first baseman, and that's going to be out number 1. Good ground out there by Andrew Vaughn. Hagen Smith. God, this guy's on us. Slider in on the hands against Smith. That's going to be hit. Is it going to get down? It's not for out number 2. Good catch there by Mike Talkman. Going to try that backdoor slider again. This could be a beautiful pitch, and it is. Hell of break right there for strike number 3. Made Otto look stupid. I just found our strike 3 pitch. You're gonna throw that backdoor slider every time. Every time. So last 10, the Marlins are 3-7. They played the Dodgers, Athletics, and Dodgers. That's gonna explain it. You did play the Dodgers in 2 different series. You're not gonna have a pretty last 10. Shaking off any nerves that he had earlier. And that one's going to be hit deep left field. Mike Talkman under it, though, for out number 1. Dan Myers sat down on a pop-out. Hit a deep blast to center field, or right center field, thankfully. We had Luis Robert there to catch it. He hits another one deep left center field. This one's going to be caught by Mike Talkman, however, for out number 2. Sit the fuck down. Mike Talkman busy over there the last 3 batters. Connor Norby now coming up. He came over in the Baltimore Orioles deal for Taylor Rogers. Splitter. Gonna get crushed deep left field to Mike Talkman, who catches it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Hagen Smith rolling on through these Miami Marlins in his debut game. See what he can do. I wonder how long I can last. I wonder if I can pitch a complete game in his debut. Hagen Smith, 4 innings, has 2 hits and 2 strikeouts compared to Barrett Gaxton, who has allowed 1 run, 1 walk, but has struck out 5 through those 4 innings. Smith doesn't seem to be really of a punch-out guy, though we did kind of just figure out his punch-out pitch with that slider. We just haven't had an opportunity to really use it. Gonna throw a low fastball. Goins gonna get crushed directly at Michael A. Taylor for out number 1. Sit down, Derek Hill. You're not getting on base once again, just to get thrown out at home. Jesus Sanchez 1 for 1 with a single. Gonna throw him a low and in fastball. This one's gonna get bloopered hit into left center field. It's down. Luis Robert throwing it into second. And Jesus Sanchez 2 for 2 with a pair of singles here today. He's happy with himself. Hagen Smith maybe just found himself a rival in the Miami Marlins lineup. Jesus Sanchez, I want to strike you out, buddy. Maybe we're just not. Try a high and in fastball. This one's crushed deep left field. Mike Talkman under it for out number 2. Get back to first base, buddy. Get back to first base, all right? Don't even try it. Don't even try it. Better. Against a righty, too. Oh, softly hit to left field, but Mike Talkman's going to get there for out number 3. Thank you, Talkie. Thank you. So 1-0 White Sox heading to the bottom of the 5th. Dahlbeck, Julk, and Vaughn up next for the White Sox. Now I'll throw him that patented slider once again. Punched him out with the slider. There we go. It is the punch-out pitch for Hagen Smith. He's gonna hit. God, you're blind. This one's gonna get crushed to the left side, and he's gonna say that's fair. Are you gonna say that's fair? Are you out of your mind? How is that fair, huh? How is that fair? A double, a 1-out double for Otto Lopez. Nah, we like it low. We want it low. Weekly hit over to third, throwing it across his body, out number 2. What a play, man. What a play from Josh Rowe. Waiting for it. We're going to hit him with the fastball up high. Oh, he was waiting for it. Hit to left field, diving, but he gets down, and we have allowed the first run in Hagen Smith's career. Throw it into second, fumbled. 2-1 ball game, RBI double for Xavier Woods, his 10th of the season. Oh, he was... Throw it again anyways. Right down the middle, hit to the second baseman, that's going to be out number 3. So Hagen Smith headed into the 7th, only allowing 1 run, striking out, I believe, 3. So far in his debut, not too bad. He has allowed 5 hits for the Miami Marlins. And we have been relieved. Luis Robert's solo home run to put it up 3-1. And in his debut, Hagen Smith ending the game with a chance for the win. Going into the 7th for Justin Anderson. We're going to return to the simulation. Justin Folk hits an RBI. Vaughn hits an RBI. Edwards hits a solo home run for the Miami Marlins. Someone else had an RBI for the White Sox as well, as we get a nice little win for Hagen Smith in his debut game. Not too bad for the number 28 prospect this season. Hagen Smith gonna try to climb that leaderboard and show everyone that gotta put some respect on his name. That slider is pretty disgusting. If he can learn how to control it. And that's basically the main issue was control with Hagen Smith. His four-seam fastball was iffy, very, very iffy. But I mean, that backdoor slider, filthy every time he throws it. Splitter was weak, and two-seam was good. So he seems to be a two-pitch pitcher with a two-seam and slider. That seems to be Hagen Smith's 2 primary pitches, in my opinion, from this game. From using him once. We win 6-2 over the Marlins, going up 2-0 in this series against them. Corey Julk gonna get player of the game, 4 for 5 with 2 doubles. Luis Robert, yeah, Xavier Edwards. So who was it? Oh, Julk. Julk hit an RBI. There we go. So final game at home before we head over to Cincinnati. Oh yeah, scouting. 1 second. I think for scouting, I'm just gonna cut every week to just me here. So when you guys see that cut, that's all I'm doing. I'm just coming here and seeing what's going on. So let's see. Let us view the prospects that we are scouting. We need starting pitchers. Scouted. Let's go. International 31. 19-year-old Elias Knoll. Not too bad. Still 33. Charlton Schnell, starting pitcher from the East, rated 7th. We have him 4th. 99 potential. See, that's what we need. Guys with high 90s potential. Ranked 2, going 7. Ranked 1, we have him 8th. Alright, so nothing really here. We'll do like a monthly recap of scouting, I think. I think that's how I'm going to do it. We'll do a monthly recap of it. But it seems like Guadalupe Castilla, pretty nice ball player right now. Pretty nice ball. So let's finish off this series against the Miami Marlins. Can we finish it off with a win? Getting up to 20-21. We can't. We lose 5-3. James Karinchak taking the L against Anthony Bender. We lose it with the bullpen. Damn it. Now we head on to the road. 3-game series against the Cincinnati Reds before we head into Chicago. All right, so we got Davis Martin against Rhett Lauder. Maybe. Bryce Wilson against Nick Lodolo, probably an L. Lodolo's really good. And then Jonathan Kenyon against Brady Singer, 50-50 right there. They're 21-21, pretty much the exact same record as us. Can we pick up another series win here? Win 2 series in a row. Bottom of the 10th, we got Penn Murphy up for the save. They got a man on second, their little ghost runner. Can we get the save here for Penn Murphy, or are we going to blow another one for him? Ooh, they're 10th for home runs against this season. Okay, they're 10th for home runs against, 24th for home runs allowed, or home runs for them. Damn. Christian Encarnacion, 1 for 3 with a single today. He thrown no pitches. Pretty confident out on this mound. Penn Murphy, calm yourself. Deep breath, buddy. High in fastball, taken for strike number 1. 89 mile per hour. I throw a sinker in the outer part of the plate. Woo! That was great drop right there on the sinker for strike number 2. And then hit with that heater up high. Ah, he's not going to swing at it. It's all right. Good setup pitch, though. Throw that slurve instead. Got him swinging at that. 78 miles per hour. Christian Encarnacion looking silly on the slurve. That's some stupid break on that pitch, by the way, for Penn Murphy. Stupid break. Reese Hines, 1 for 3 with a single. Batting .275 on the season. Throw him a inside fastball. Gonna go up high. Called ball 1 at the corner. That should be strike 1. Right, high fastball just in general. Goes right down the middle, and that's gone. Reese Hines, walk-off home run. It got away from me, went right down the middle. Oh, it ain't going. That ain't coming back. Congratulations, Hines, on your win. Murphy blowing another save because of me. I think that's the second blown save this month because of me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Murphy. You had a really hot start up to the year. He was top 5 in saves in the entirety of MLB, and Reds walk it off in extra innings in front of their home fans. Nothing better than that for them. Nothing better than that for them. Nothing worse than that for us. It's okay. We're learning. We're learning. We're developing. All right. Let's keep on going through the series. The series. Still a chance to win it. There we go. 4-3 win. Top of the 10th. 1 out. Man on first and second. Austin Slater up to bat. Can we win it here? I mean, it's the top of the 10th, so we're going to keep on going even if we score some runs, but we're going to at least try to get a 2-run lead going into the bottom of the inning. The bottom inning, make it harder for the Reds. So it's only 1 out, man on first and second. 2 for 4 with a home run and a single today. So Slater already gone deep. See what we can do against Alexis Diaz. Ooh, right down the middle slider. Taylor Rogers warming up in Cincinnati's bullpen right now. Pitch right down the middle. I was just early on it. I also missed it. 0 for 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Four-seam fastball outside. 1-1 count. Make Diaz work for it. 26 pitches already thrown. His energy's low. So he's going to start throwing some wild shit. Oh, and we swung at a high fastball. That's going to be a double play, even though we kicked the dude in the shin. Oh, we kicked the guy in the shin at second. He still gets the play off. Kaboom! Taking him out. There you go, Jolt. Oh, 2 outs, guy on second. We got Spencer Steer. He was on second last night when they won. Justin Anderson. Low fastball, strike 1.
0-1.
High outside fastball. One's going to be fouled off. And hit him with a slider outside. Not going to chase. Try it again, a little bit closer. Soft grounder. Rojas bare hands it over to first for out number 3. End of the 10th. We're staying alive. I believe the score was 6-6. Yep, 6-6. Heading to the top of the 11th. Let's see what we can do here in extra innings. Oops, I did not mean to hit that. We're actually going to quick manage then because I did that. So Austin Slater on second. We're going to swing. We score. Andrew Vaughn, RBI double. There we go. Scoring Slater from second. We now got Sosa up, where he's going to get struck out. Bobby Dahlbeck 1 for 2 today. He's going to get struck out, and Rojas going to ground out. We are going to change our pitcher over to Boozer. Cam Boozer. Let's see if he can get his first save. Got Steer on second. Encarnacion up. Struck him out. There we go. Hines. He was the hero last time. They pinch hit him for Hayes. He grounds out, and Frelay pops out. We win 7-6. Cam Boozer getting himself a nice little save here for the White Sox tonight. Just because he had the fresh arm. That's pretty much the only reason we called on him instead of our actual closer, Penn Murphy. He just had the fresh arm. So way to go, Boozer, getting his first save of the season. Actually, it might be his first save of his career. I doubt it, though. I doubt it. I doubt it. Andrew Vaughn, 2 for 4 with a home run today. Austin Slater also homering. Sosa a double. Josh Rojas a double. Rojas 3 for 6. So we wind up winning the series against Cincinnati. Nice job there. Now heading into Chicago. Hagen Smith's second matchup will be against Jameson Talion. All right, or Talion. Then we're going to have Drew Thorpe go up against Justin Steele. That's going to be a really tough matchup. And then Davis Martin against Shotei Imanaga. That should be an L. That one's definitely going to be an L. But they're 30-14. Just like the Houston Astros series, they're underestimating us. Let's go into Chicago and make them pay here, boys. Let's win another series here. Make it a winning streak for the series. Hagen Smith gonna take the L. Kyle Busch gets an injury for a couple days. Otto 0-9. Damn, he got beat the fuck up. Jacob Burke sustained a torn MCL and is gonna be out the remainder of the season. No, I don't want yes, I'll stop for that. We get shut out again. No offense here for the White Sox. 9-0, followed by 4-0. 3 games, 18 innings of baseball. Alright, so final game against Chicago. Davis Martin against Imanaga. Are the Pats finally going to come alive? AA don't have 2 valid lineups. Auto-fix the lineups. We got a chance. Guy on first and second. No outs here in the top of the 8th. Porter Hodges freshly in. Nick Martin up to bat. Chance to give Chicago the lead and make sure that we do not get swept against the Chicago. Against the Chicago Cubs, our rivals. Battle of Chicago. And they've been shutting us out. I mean, they've been winning the Battle of Chicago for a couple years now. White Sox haven't been too much, but we're live, man. We're going to show you we're live right now. We're going to come back and beat you 6-3. Double your score. And I'm going to bash a baseball off your pitcher's face. Come out here, Hodges. Come here. I'm going to line one right off your fucking dome. Late pop out. Yep, a little too aggressive. All right, Hodges, I see you. I see you. Michael A. Taylor up 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts here today. Let's go, Taylor. High fastball outside.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. Tyson Miller and Ryan Presley warming up in Chicago's bullpen. Come on. We got this. Come.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Good swing time, too. I just missed the accuracy. That's going to get through. That's a gapper. Bases are loaded now for the White Sox, and that's bringing up, guess who? Luis Robert. He's going to go grand salami. Watch this. Watch. Michael A. Taylor, great little blooper hit past the first baseman. But now Luis Robert, up and in. Bring it, Hodges. Scared, Hodges? You scared? Alright. Alright, I see you now. I see you now, Hodges. Yeah, swung on and missed. Trying to go deep with all those swings. Didn't work. Corey Lee instead 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. He was swinging a hot bat earlier. One of the better hitters here in Chicago. Let's see if he's got it in him. Oh, it was right on the fucking cursor. I moved it down. Keep getting underneath the ball. I need to square it up. Calm down. 0-2 count. Thrown 2 high fastballs to me so far. Low splitter, swung on and missed. Leaving the bases loaded, and we're losing. Oh boy. Yep, we lose. Home run or an RBI single hit by Nico Horner. We lose 4-2, and we get swept in the Battle of Chicago. Oh, that's a little embarrassing. It's a little embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Getting shut out twice on top of that. We're heading back home. Still in Chicago. We're going home. Now I'm going to be taking on the Marlins. Or the not the Marlins, the Mariners. They're 23 and 22, so not too far off from our record. Now Bryce Wilson against George Kirby, Jonathan Cannon against Logan Gilbert, and Hagen Smith against Brian Wu. Smith, man, I'm interested in your game the most. I mean, they got really good pitching here in the Mariners. Brian Wu, Logan Gilbert, and George Kirby, none of them are pitchers you can take lightly. Let's just advance on up to Hagen Smith's game. 10-3 loss. Holy shit, we are getting lit up right now. Kai Bush no longer injured. Would you like to stop? Oh, my bad. Just auto-utilize him. Bottom of the 9th, Luis Robert on third. Chance to tie it. That's all we can ask for, is at least to tie it. Andrew Benintendi could go yard. Could go yard. We have the 28th least. We're ranked 28th for home runs with 35. Our offense and defense is horrific. We've allowed the 29th most amount of home runs. I mean, my bad. We're ranked 29th for home runs against. Really, it should be the other way around. That's how bad we are. All right, Benintendi, let's see what you got. Bottom of the 9th. And a weak little dribbler. Pitcher covered first. Sorry, Benintendi. I thought that was our pitch. Splitter cut. Andrew Vaughn instead. Outside slider. Not swinging at that, Sonny. Not going to get me with that, Matt Brash. Ain't gonna get me with that. Ain't gonna get me with that. Line drive up the middle. That's what I'm talking about. We tie this game up here in the bottom of the 9th. Matt Brash, take that. Andrew Vaughn, RBI single to tie it. Now we got to hit him in. Lenyon Sosa 0 for 3 with a pop out earlier in the 2nd. We got this shit, though. Matt Brash. Give me my pitch. Andre Munoz, a righty, warming up in the Marlins bullpen. Line drive caught, and it's going to be a double play potentially, and it will be called out at first. At least we tied the game. 1 out, top of the 10th. Victor Robles over to third with Julio. Oh, fuck. We got Justin Anderson pitching again. Swung on, fouled. Julio Rodriguez. Throw that vintage cutter. There we go. And throw that slider outside.
Ball, that's out.
And doesn't swing at it. Throw it lower then. Got him swinging. Sit down, Julio. Justin Anderson, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Cal Raleigh, we gotta do the same thing to you, dude.
Nope.
Oh, come on. None of these umps ever give me those pitches up in that top right-hand corner.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And that's going to be out number 3. Easy ground out to the third baseman. Rojas for out number 3. Not a lot of fans here in Chicago. I guess as the season's gone on, they've seen that Chicago is still just as bad and probably not a playoff contender. These are more fans than we had most of the games last season. So I'm still happy. Return to the simulation. And we wind up winning it. Corey Lee hits a 2-run home run in extra innings to win it for the White Sox. Luis Robert, 4 for 4 with a triple and 3 singles in today's game. So he still is showing flashes of good shit. I think I need to change the lineups again because our hitting has been atrocious recently. I'm going to leave it for the remainder of this month, but Seattle, keep on going. Tigers interested in offering the trade. They want to offer us Molly, 25-year-old B potential on the IL. He's got a shoulder tear for 1 to 2 months, but at 278. Plays left base and plays third base and left field for starting pitcher Jonathan Helsley. I mean, I'm willing to do that. I don't know why you would make this trade though. Batting 3. I mean, he's a double-A pitcher for us. Okay. Justin Henry Molly, P potential. Welcome to our squad, buddy. Fuck it. All right, Detroit Tigers. I will accept this trade. I will accept this trade from you right now. Thank you for being dumb, I guess. Advance up. Seattle up by 2. We got a man on first and second for Bobby Dahlbeck. We gotta go yard. We gotta go yard. We've been struggling to hit home runs all season. Bobby Dahlbeck hit our first home run. It's poetic. First time seeing him in like forever on this team too. Finally up in a moment. This is what happens when you get moved down to batting 9th. Batting 173 on the season with 3 home runs. I might need to send him down to the minors. Hopefully Montgomery can bat better this month and I can call him up. Gonna move rookies up slowly year after year. But 2 outs. Come on, Dahlbeck.
Ball, no.
Down low cutter. Called ball. Could have been a strike, but we got called a ball. I'll take it. Matt Brash looking to ruin another save for you. And he crushes it! Bobby Dahlbeck, no doubt, home run! Here at home! Oh, we got a Navarez sighting! Oh! Bobby Dahlbeck goes yard. I'm talking about sending him down, and then he hits a walk-off bomb at home. You go ahead and celebrate, kid. You might not be batting 200, but you can hit dingers. Oh, he got a hold of that one. Boom! What a beautiful sound off that bat. Beautiful sound off that bat. In Chicago. Walking it off here at the bottom of the ninth. To, I believe, sweep the Mariners. Oh, no. We still got Hagen Smith's matchup. Third game of his career. What are we going to do with Hagen? How is Hagen going to bounce? Oh, no, that was Hagen Smith's game. He doesn't pick up the win, but we do keep him from getting the loss. James Karinchak getting the win over the Seattle Mariners. Get a day off before we head or stay at home to face the Texas Rangers, 25-26. That seems way low. I feel like the Texas Rangers should be way better than that. But Drew Thorpe's going to be going up against Cody Bradford. Sounds like a dub for the White Sox. Davis Martin against Tyler Mahle, 50-50. And then Bryce Wilson against Nathan Eovaldi. I'll say 50-50 there as well. So let's advance it on up. Down by 3, bases loaded for Andrew Vaughn. We gotta walk it off with a grand slam if we want a chance at winning this one. Or I guess we can get a base clearing gapper. Andrew Vaughn 0 for 4. A strikeout and 3 flyouts in today's game. Batting .202. Horrendous. Come on, Vaughnie. And he crushes one! Deep left center field. It's going to be a gapper off the wall. The bases are getting cleared, and he has just tied the game. A 3 RBI double. Andrew Vaughn. That is what I'm talking about. He threw it right where I wanted it. I power swung it. I was hoping to just clobber that out of the park. But no, it goes off the wall and able to clear the bases. Vaughn pumped up about that one. Now we got to hit Vaughn in. Texas Rangers making a pitching change. Before that, Michael Bubic getting taken out. There goes sit down, buddy. Go sit down. Who's replacing him? Luke Jackson going to replace him. 19 innings pitched thus far. 9.78 ERA. Over 300 batting average for guys against this guy. So there's a good chance that we're going to crush him. I believe Luke Jackson was originally a Giant. Or last season was a Giant. Nick Martin early on that one. Crushed it foul. 1 for 4 with a single. Because I'm pretty sure we had him in our Giants franchise. But 0-1. 2-14. Check swing, and they're going to say we went. Fuck.
0-2.
Got me with that slider. I'm going to fucking clobber it off your face, Luke. Ah, swung on the dirt. And that's going to be end of the ninth. Tied game 4-4. Thanks to a 3 RBI double by Andrew Vaughn. White Sox going to look to win this one in extra innings now. Hopefully we can. Top of the 10th, man on first and second, Kyle Higashioka. Coming up, 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run earlier this game. Got Joe Kelly on the mound. What you got for us, old man Kelly? Sinker up high for ball 1. Oh, that sinker again. Fouled off. Strike 1. 1-1 count. 4-seam fastball. Called strike 2. Got that one in at 98 miles per hour. And we're going to throw him that knuckle curve. Oh, and that's a line drive. Yeah, that's a line drive. RBI single for Higashioka. God damn it. It's all right, Kelly. Yeah, I know the pitcher's getting tired. That's why I'm trying to attack Marcus Semien as fast as possible. There we go. Throw him high. Fastball. He went. Fuck you, That's some home field advantage right there.
Ball.
Oh,
Got a full
man.
count.
I mean, I'd rather go up against Adolis Garcia, I guess. But Bobby Dahlbeck's going to get the ground out anyways. Going to the bottom of the 10th, Texas Rangers up by 1 thanks to Kyle Higashioka hitting that line drive single. New simulation, we're going to come back. Bottom of the 10th, man on first and second for Luis Robert. Batting .236. I told you his batting average will cut back up. Hopefully he starts swinging the bat. It's only 4 home runs thus far. See what he's got here going up against Luke Jackson. Down low slider, swung on and missed. Swing too early on those, huh? Gonna be swinging at those at all. Damn, don't swing, it's a strike. Swing, and it keeps breaking. Attacking the bottom of the zone, but I know he's gonna attack the top one of these times. Ah, see, I told. Luke Jackson's in my head. Corey Lee, let's see if you got what it takes. Luke Jackson, I'm going to prepare for down low. Down low and away. That's a line drive to the shortstop. Good contact, good swing time. Line drive, though. We're going to try that same thing. Mike Talkman now, batting .258.
No, that's it.
Throw that a high fastball. Come on, throw that low pitch. I dare you.
Nope, ball.
Come on, Luke. I know you want to do it. I know you want to do it. Do it, Luke. Luke. Ooh. I'm waiting patiently for you. I'm setting the trap, Luke. I don't know why I swung at that, but I did. Luke in the dirt. Out number 3. And the Rangers beat us by 1. Oh, and extra innings too. I mean, we're going the distance with a lot of these teams. So we are competitive, even though our roster really should not be competitive. A lot of these losses are extra inning games. We go the distance. All right, so let's keep on going. We got Davis Martin and Bryce Wilson. We're up 3-0. Martin is working a no-hitter in the 7th. 3 more innings to go. Davis and Martin. Yeah, we'll try to pitch a complete game with Davis Martin. Why not? Why not? Can we do it, though? 12-6 curve. It refers to the number on a clock dropping vertically. So Ezekiel Duran up to bat. 0-1 count. Keep forgetting to turn pitch on.
That's the ball.
Quick count. Missed that first fastball. Not going to miss that second one, though. 0-1. And right back at you with that fastball, buddy. 0-2 count. You ready for this? This is off the plate now. Gotcha missing. Swing and miss. Ezekiel Duran. Sit down. That's why they're shopping your ass, because you swing and miss at everything. Guardians win in extra innings versus Tigers. Dodgers were down 6 runs and win in extra innings against the Mets. Crazy. And that's a crushed fastball. Fouled off to the right. Throw a little curveball. Pretty blooper. Little blooper. Yeah. Or out number 2, Jock Pedersen, sit down. All right, big boy Jake Berger. 10 home runs on the season, man. 278. Inside fastball. Strike 1. Inside fastball. Strike 2. Outside slider. Not going to swing. Okay, understandable. How about that curveball? Swung on, hit, fair. Grabbed by the third baseman for out number 3. Nice little snag there. And Martin, 7 games so far with the no-hitter. Sosa, Dahlbeck, and Rojas coming on up. Can we get some more run support? We're not going to. Still 3-0. Josh Jung now up. 286 this season. All right, fastball. Swung on, hit. Fouled it off. Throw that same pitch. Swung on and missed. Thank you. Thank you. And then a high slider outside. Swung on and missed. Sit down, Josh Young. That's what I'm talking about. I'm loving it. Ba, 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 ba. 3 pitches leads to a strikeout. I'm liking it. Davis Martin's feeling it. Only 61 pitches in, too. Top of the 8th, not even 70 pitches in. Crushed down the middle, damn. Yeah, that got away from you, Martin. Throw a circle change. Oh, got a Marcus Semien there. He's expecting the heater. He threw some breaking shit. And fouled off behind him on that high slider. Try him with that circle change again. Not going to swing. 2-2. Curveball down in the dirt. Oh, not even going to swing at it. Marcus Semien, curveball down the middle for out number 3. Brings up Adolis Garcia. Big power bat. 8 home runs on the season. Batting .232. Been able to stay healthy so far. But will he be able to do it for the remainder of the season? That's what many people are waiting for. High fastball taken for strike 1. Inside fastball, strike 2. And we'll throw you a nice little curveball in the dirt. You're going to check it. All right, slider. Swing and miss. Sit down, Adolis. 8 innings for the no-hitter for Martin. Oh my God, David Martin's got some pretty nasty breaking pitches. Not gonna lie, he's got some pretty nasty breaking pitches. Go to the 9th inning. Got any more runs? No, still up 3-0. Josh A. Smith coming up. 71 pitches thrown so far for Martin. High fastball, strike 1. Smith doesn't swing. Throw that fastball again. Up high. This one's going to be popped up. And out of play. Hit him with that curveball down low. Swung on hit to the first baseman. Grabbed by Andrew Vaughn for out number 1. 2 more outs to go. Johan Heim. 0 for 1 with a walk today. One of the rare people to get on base. Strike 1 on that inner fastball. Popped up for strike number 2. Try that circle change low and away. Fouled off behind him. Okay, okay. Curveball in the dirt. Crushed, but fouled again. Heim staying with everything. High fastball. Swung on and missed. Sit down. 1 out away is Davis Martin. 1 pitch away from his 80th pitch as well. Wyatt Langford, the young kid. Last chance to ruin it for Davis Martin. Fans on their feet cheering for every pitch he throws. Wyatt Langford just waiting for something. Outside slider. And that's going to be crushed. Deep left field for out number 3. Davis Martin has himself a no-hitter. Complete game no-hitter. Davis Martin, Chicago White Sox get it done. That's incredible right there. Against the Texas Rangers of all teams, too. So we can't get pitching done with our closing and bullpen, but starting pitching, we can throw it all day. We can strike these guys out all day. Davis Martin, congratulations. I'm not sure how many chances this season we're going to have for complete games. Not often we're going to have shutouts. I don't expect that from really anyone from our bullpen or on our team. Nice job. Chance to win our second series in a row. Can we beat the Texas Rangers? Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, man on the corners. Mike Talkman. All right, here's our opportunity to do it. I'm 100% the only reason we're winning this many games. As bad as I am at this game, for whatever reason, I can still win. All right, Mike Talkman, 1 for 3 with a single. He's 1 for 9 in this series. Jacob Weber. Kind of pitcher are you? Type of pitcher that'll throw it down low. Good swing time, but it's going to be up in the air too long. Out number 3. End of the 8th. Oh, fuck. Bottom of the 10th, 2 outs. Lenyon Sosa, 4 for 4. 4 singles and a run scored. Looking like Luis Arise out here. Xavier Edwards. Circle change in the dirt, fouled off. Oh my god.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Come on. And it's going to be popped out. Up to the center fielder once again. Out number 3. God damn it. Top of the 11th, 1 out. Murphy on his 3rd inning. Pitching his 3rd inning, man on 3rd. Can we get out of this? Brush down the line. Okay. Throw it up high. Swung on and missed. All right, Murphy, throw him it. Throw him the slurve. Oh, that's gonna get by me. How did he hit that? Oh. All right, going to quick manage. Oh man, walk, 3-run home run. Just get out. Just get out of there, Murphy. There you go, single for Dahlbeck. Scored a run, now within 3. Pitching change, Chris Hubik for Josh Rojas, a double. Scoring, Dahlbeck. Talkman grounds out. Lee grounds out. Benintendi hits a single, scores the run. Now we're within 1. Luis Robert walks. Man on 1st and 2nd for Austin Slater. Oh boy, here we go, Slatey. That one's going to be hit. Shallow right field, and out number 3 for the Rangers. I killed it. See, as many games as I might help us win, I cause us to lose just as many. Penn Murphy, I'm not upset with you. You pitched 3 innings. You're a closer. You're supposed to pitch 1. So don't worry about it, buddy. Seriously, don't worry about it. Now going up against the 23-30 Mets. They acquire Juan Soto. The New York Mets can't win to save their life. Cannon against Taylor McGill, Hagen Smith against David Pedersen, and then Drew Thorpe against Kodai Senga. These all sound like winnable games to me. 7-1 win right away. Bottom of the 8th. Need 1 out with men on the corner to protect a 1-run lead against the New York Mets. These guys have the 2nd most home runs for, 11th most runs against. Are they just unlucky? Do they just score all their runs in like 1 game? Alright, so Justin Anderson, let's see what we can do with you here. High. Away fastball. Strike one. Throw that cutter inside. That's going to be popped up for strike number 2. And inside slider on the hands. Never mind. Thankfully, the ball boys are just going to get hit in the face instead. For that sinker low and away then.
Ball 1.
Quick, clip the corner. That should have been a strikeout. Justin Anderson unhappy with that. Talking to the saying, hey, you just blew it for me, buddy. If he gets this hit, it's on you. Trying anything he can to get responsibility away from himself. For that slider down at the bottom of the zone. He keeps it in front of him. 2-2 count. Throw that faster. Fastball. That one's going to be popped up. He swings at those. Swings at those. High cutter. Fouled off again. Walk him up. That's popped up. Talkman. Can he get there for out number 3? He can. End of the 8th. White Sox stay in the lead by 1 here in New York. Schultz, Talkman, and Roberts coming on up. No, we're done. We're done in this game, and the White Sox win another one. I wonder if our starting pitcher gets it. Does Hagen Smith pick up another win? He does. Look, everyone pat him on the back. 2-1 in his career, or is he 2-0? Joe Kelly gets the win. Oh, Hagen Smith just gets a quality start instead. Yeah, 1-1, 1-1. 6th inning came and the Mets took the lead. Never mind. Never mind. Bobby Dahlbeck's 3-run home run in the top of the 8th inning helped our team win. So Bobby's starting to come alive, starting to hit some home runs. I like it. Jake Etter sustained an abdominal strain. Auto utilize it. Athletics are interested in offering us a trade. They want to trade us left fielder Seth Brown for closing pitcher Penn Murphy. No, I don't want to do that. Drew Thorpe against Kodai Senga. Chance to sweep the New York Mets. Up 6-0. Thorpe has a shutout going late in the game. Drew Thorpe. Okay. We had Davis Martin do a complete no game. No hitter. Literally a couple days ago. Now we got Drew Thorpe. Drew fucking Thorpe throwing a complete game. The White Sox are starting to feel it. They're starting to come alive thanks to this youth movement. It's all thanks to Hagen Smith's presence on this team. Inside fastball. Got away from me.
1-0.
Or that inside fastball again. Check swing. Strike 1. Okay. Throw him a up high cutter. That one's going to be crushed deep center field. He's tagging up. That's going to be out number 1. He's running on in. He's going to advance to third base. Wild pitch caught by our second baseman, luckily. You ain't scoring. I'm striking out Jesse Winker. 1 for 2 today. Here we go. I'm going to throw him a high and in fastball. Strike 1. There we go. 91 mile per hour. Give him the circle change down low. Keeping him honest. Oh, and they ruined the complete game shutout. Now we can just do a complete game. But we ruined the shutout. High fastballs. Gonna be ball 1. So same pitch, same location to Lindor. I'm struggling to find the zone now. Thorpe might be getting tired. 2-1 with that cutter. Okay. He's got something with the cutter. That's going to be popped up.
That's me. I got it.
Center fielder for out number 3. So end of the 8th. Mets ruined the complete game shutout, but not the complete game. 6-1 is the leader. They're going to take Thorpe out in the 9th. I don't know if they took Drew Thorpe out in the 9th, but I'm returning to simulation. I'm going to assume that they did. we wind up destroying the New York Mets here. And Drew Thorpe having a hell of a game against Kodai Senga, too. Craig Kimbrell came in the 9th. Yeah, to throw it. Drew Thorpe improving to 3-5 on the season. Young kid, pitching really good for Chicago. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run blast earlier in this game, or back in the 3rd, helping this team win it over the Chicago White Sox. I mean, not Chicago, over the New York Mets. We sweep, actually, the New York Mets there. So, hell yes, nice to see that. Final little series here in the month of May. Probably just going to call it here and then put together this. But final series, we got Davis Martin against Zach Eflin, Bryce Wilson against Grayson Rodriguez, and then Jonathan Cannon against Dean Kramer. Immediately coming off to a 9-0. I thought this guy... Oh, he's still on the IL. 1 to 2 more months. Move to 60-day IL. Today's the day is set. Yep, stop the simulation. So 9-1 loss to Baltimore, followed by a 12-0 loss to Bryce Wilson. So this offense right here, display against the Mets, immediately shut down by a 31-27 Baltimore Orioles. Immediately shut down. All right, so final game here. Jonathan Cannon against Dean Kramer, trying not to get swept. 1-0 bottom of the 8th. Man on second. All right. So an opportunity here to at least not get swept by Baltimore. 1-0 game. Kind of sad. Kind of sad in my opinion that that's where we're at here. But this upcoming month might be a big month, especially coming off a huge loss here against Baltimore. Changes might have to come here to Chicago. We might be calling up some guys, making some moves. Jorge Mateo 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. We're going to throw a little slider action.
That's outside.
All right, immediately goes for a ball. Fastball action. That's right. Just come and get me, buddy. Then throw that little cutter. Throw a little cutter. No, not gonna find the zone. Not gonna find it. Oh, that little sinker. All right, not finding the zone. Not finding the zone. We're not finding the zone. Let's calm down. Throw that low fastball instead. That's gonna be crushed. All righty. That is gonna be absolutely crushed. And Bobby Dahlbeck trying to get him out on third. Not gonna work. All right. Phenomenal. Okay, Anderson. All right. Did not help. Did not help. Felix Bautista coming on in for the save. Wow. Anderson, you... Damn. All right, man on second and third for Luis Robert. All right, we're going to go up and in. Oh, that was it. And I was early. Too early. That was it. Oh, we fucking crushed that. Are you serious? Out number 3 with a pop out. I thought I was going to crush those pitches. But we lose 3-1. Swept by the Baltimore Orioles. I mean, playoff contending team. It's going to happen. Jonathan Cannon going to be hurt 1 to 2 weeks with a strained pectoral. We're going to need a new starting pitcher to come up to just replace him for 1 to 2 weeks. And with that, I'm probably going to make some moves to try to help this team out. AAA organization 30-27. Wow, it's a complete tie here in the International League. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-way tie for first place. Now that's pretty crazy. Double-A team, the Barons, 25-26, second place in the Southern North. That's an interesting way to do that. Looking at our MLB organization, right now, just throw Hagen Smith in there. I mean, Mike Clevenger there. Drew Thorpe, 3.52 ERA, 64 innings pitched with 43 strikeouts. Not too shabby for his sophomore campaign. I think he's pitching phenomenally thus far. Actually improved up to a 72 overall. Davis Martin, complete game shutout, obviously. He's been a really good pitcher for us. 50 strikeouts and 65 innings pitched, 3.29, not bad. Bryce Wilson, 4.5. He's getting the job done, but I'd like him to do a little bit better. He's actually doing slightly worse than he was last season, but doing better than what he was earlier in his career. Mike Clevenger, 7.66 ERA, dude. We cannot have you pitching for us. We need to either send you down or call somebody up. And then Hagen Smith, 4.91 ERA, 18 innings pitched, 18 strikeouts up here in the MLB. Not too bad for the rookie, 4.91. What was Drew Thorpe's? 5.4 in 44 innings played. Like, Hagen Smith's doing fine. 1-1 record through 18 innings. Just fine, man. It's just fine. Joe Kelly, 0.3 ERA, man. That dude is getting shit done. He's getting things done so much that I'm thinking about replacing him with Penn Murphy. Or Penn Murphy with him. Kimbrel. Cam Boozer. Man, Joe Kelly is a problem for our pitching staff. Yeah, I'm making Joe Kelly our closer. Make Joe Kelly our closer. Penn Murphy is going to get moved to the setup for righties. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. Yeah, Joe Kelly's going to be the new closer for the Chicago White Sox. We'll move Penn Murphy and Adrian Morejon as the setup guys. They're like mid-threes, not too bad. Morejon's actually pitching slightly worse than he was earlier this season. Still, he's developing well. He's a good bullpen hand, still one of the better bullpen hands, and he's still young. Craig Kimbrel, 5 ERA, buddy. Injured, regressing quite a bit. We might look to move on from you. But you've been pitching, you've been serviceable through the first 2 months. Same for you guys. Justin Anderson, 3.06. Ken's been actually pitching pretty good too. Looking at down in AAA, finally. All right, so Jake Eder, 3-0, coming down here into AAA. Holy shit, he wants back up in the majors desperately. And I think we're going to have to do it. He's really leaving us no choice but to call him up. And Noah Schultz, I think we might want to call him up as well. This might be the month where we allow all of our young hands to kind of come on up. So roster, send down Mike Clevenger. All right, so starting pitcher, Mike Clevenger, where are you? Mike Clevenger, you're going down to AAA. We gotta designate him for assignment. All right, designate for assignment. And outright to AAA. All right, there we go. Mike Clevenger, we're waving you, buddy. If someone wants you, they can have you. Gonna move Jake Eder back up to our major league roster. Pitching rotation. Throw you in there until Clevenger's good. And then in AAA, in the MLB, move you here. Yeah, and then we'll make you our long relief pitcher when Jonathan Cannon is healthy once again. I think that's how we're going to do it, Eder. So nice job. Taking a nice little rookie formation happening here in the in our starting rotation. I like it. I like it. Lineup wise, Rojas 275, 266, good. 7 home runs, batting 255 for Corey Lee. He's still having a really good breakout campaign. Andrew Benintendi no longer batting 300, but 6 home runs, batting above 250. I like it. Luis Robert, I don't know what that symbol means next to his name. If you guys could tell me, I would greatly appreciate it. But he's a 77 again. He's progressed. He's now up to 216 batting average with 6 home runs. At least the batting average improved month over month. Austin Slater, ice cold right now, 224. Andrew Vaughn, 207. Lenyon Sosa, 259. And Bobby Dahlbeck still batting 186. We need to send him down. We need to send Bobby Dahlbeck down, 100%. So he does have 5 home runs on the season, which is good, but he can't hit. He needs to improve that vision. So we're going to send Bobby Dahlbeck down. So shortstop. Is the shortstop's any good down in AAA? We got that can play shortstop. All right, so Brooke Baldwin batting 229, ice cold. No. Colson Montgomery, 191. Can't call you up. Brandon Montgomery is batting 328. Jesus Christ. He tore it up in the minor leagues. Now he's tearing it up in the major leagues. Jacob Amaya, I can't call him up. Like, we just don't have... We don't have anyone better. I guess we could put Nick Mountain there over Bobby Dahlbeck. That'd probably improve our games against righties. He's got power too, so he could probably hit home runs. So maybe that's what we do. Send Bobby Dahlbeck down, move Nick Mountain to shortstop, and then call up a vet. Call up Brandon Drury again. Yeah, we'll call up Brandon Drury. So second baseman, Brandon Drury. Move to MLB. We can't until I send him down. So Dahlbeck down to AAA. And then Brandon Drury up to the majors. What? Brandon Drury is not currently a part of the 40-man roster. Fuck. Gotta make some room on the 40-man roster again. Hey, Miguel Vargas, 253 down in the minors. He's working on his contact. It's nice to see you actually being able to hit something. Too bad it's just a bunch of shitty minor leaguers that you're hitting. Second baseman, Brandon Drury at the 40-man. Promote to MLB, and there we go. Everything works out pretty fine. So we wind up calling back up. Basically, hey, Jake Eder back up to the major leagues. Hopefully he'll have a nice or a better month this month. Jonathan Cannon will then come back in. We'll make basically Eder the long reliever for the time being. Or maybe we'll make Bryce Wilson. Whoever has the worst ERA will be the long reliever basically in this bullpen. Unless Hagen Smith has the worst one, then we'll just send him down and call Clevenger back up. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed, and make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know how I did. Till next time, guys. See you later. Bye-bye. Welcome back to our Chicago White Sox franchise mode. We are currently in the month of June of year number 1, sitting in third place or fourth place in the AL Central, 7 games behind the Minnesota Twins for first place or to win our division. And surprisingly, I think this team has been doing much better than many fans and MLB analysts expected. We're 27 wins. We're already halfway, a little over halfway to our goal of beating last year's record of 41 and 121. We're not looking historically bad. We're looking like a bad baseball team still, but it is looking like we're taking that step forward. I did make some moves kind of in between episodes, messing with the lineups more specifically. We wound up moving Lenyon Sosa over to shortstop and Nick Mountain over to second base. Only reason is they're fielding an arm. Sosa's got a stronger arm, better fielder. That's who I want at shortstop. I don't want Nick Mountain playing shortstop. He really shouldn't even be out on the field. But with us making the decision, a late decision, to send Bobby Dahlbeck down to AAA to have him work on his contact hitting, we had to jump on it and make some changes. So we got Andrew Benintendi now at DH, while Nick Matten and Lenyon Sosa are playing second and short. Against the lefties, we have, again, Lenyon Sosa at short, but we're going to have Brandon Drury at second base with Nick Matten at DH. So we did call back up Brandon Drury. He was actually hitting pretty well for us before we sent him down, batting .545 and 11 at-bats. It's not horrific. It's actually it's surprisingly good for him, in my opinion. I wasn't expecting him to bat that well. I didn't really want to send him down earlier, but you know, he's kind of the odd man out when we start calling up the younger kids, because he's such a low overall. He becomes the odd man out. But he's still a good platoon player, good substitution when someone's tired. But we're going to have Brandon Drury kind of bat off there. Looking at our minor league organization to kind of focus on them a little bit more, we do have Bobby Dahlbeck still down here in AAA. Like I said, I sent him down hoping that this kind of lights a fire underneath him and he can start hitting the ball a little bit better, kind of like how we're going with Miguel Vargas, who down in AA is actually batting .253. So against really bad competition, he's finally figuring out how to hit the baseball. Unfortunately, he's not clobbering it. He's not really destroying the ball. He's not tearing it up down in AA. He's kind of just an average AA player, which is really unfortunate in my opinion. AAA organization, back to them though. Lo Profito actually has taken a step back since we acquired him, going from batting .280 down to .244. And I've promoted up Brandon Montgomery. If you recall, in last episode, we wound up calling Brandon Montgomery up from AA to AAA because the dude was demolishing AA, and he is demolishing AAA just as well. Batting .328 with 3 home runs and 5 RBIs. He's already tied for second for home runs on this team, in less than half the at-bats as everybody else. So Brandon Montgomery is looking like an absolute stud. Thank you, Chicago. Thank you to the Red Sox for helping our White Sox organization find a potential stud in this organization. More specifically, thank you, Garrett Crochet. But going back to talking about the majors, I want this to be a little bit more sim-based. I feel like the last 2 episodes have gone longer than I wanted to. We obviously had the opening day marathon, and then just for the month of May, like I sat here what felt like 2 hours. I think it was like a 2-hour video that I had to cut down, and that's just not what I want. All right, I want us to be able to move pretty fluently throughout the season. So I've actually changed the importance of simming. I've took the situation up to very high, and then player highlight moments we're still going to jump into as well. Setting up for 60 games played with 102 games simulation. Alright, I like that. I think that's going to help us move things along more, or move things along quicker. But yeah, did I change anything in the pitching rotation? I did. We called up Jake Eder at the end of last episode. He had like a .6 whip down in AAA through like 20 or 30 innings. So Jake Eder demolishing AAA when we sent him back down, calling him up over our top prospect in the organization, Noah Schultz. Even though Noah Schultz is red hot right now, he has a 4.1 ERA. I want him to kind of work on that a little bit more before we call him up. If Jake Eder didn't have literally a sub-1 ERA, we would have already called Noah Schultz up. But Jake Eder, we had him on the team. He's the veteran. He's earned this spot, and he's earned the right to get called back up. So we're going to have him there. Once Jonathan Cannon is healthy again, we are actually going to replace Bryce Wilson with Jonathan Cannon, just because of that stamina mostly. Bryce Wilson, 62 stamina. That's more of a long reliever in my opinion. If you're going to be a starting pitcher, you need 70 plus stamina there.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar.